Marty and Dave McKinney. From Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport to London Heathrow Airport, our flight time will be 8 hours, 39 minutes at cruising altitude 27,000 feet. Currently in London is 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 Celsius with partly cloudy skies. Once all passengers are seated, we will be showing a safety video concerning our 777-300 aircraft. If you would, please direct your teams towards your TV monitors.
Yeah, you can see it coming.
There are so many places to go in this world.
So many airlines that can take you there. So we thank you.
For making a journey with us.
Thank you.
We're glad you're here.
And now we'd like for you to pay attention to the following safety video.
First,
Did we go run out of window? I need a bigger window. Oh god.
We recommend you keep your seatbelt fastened at all
I sometimes
times.
go to air shows and to film the Cold World War II stuff.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
You know, that's one thing too that I want to do is I was almost
Smoking not allowed
last year
at any time.
Tampering with,
usually
disabling, or
Christmas
destroying
time, there's
smoke detectors in the laboratory may result in a fine.
U.S. law requires passengers to comply with all signs and criminal instructions about seatbelts and smoking.
You know,
So that you may follow along, we have provided a safety instruction card in your seat pocket. All exits
pay
on
like
this airplane
$80 or $100 and take like
Please refer to
45
safety
minutes
instruction
flying
card.
in a
an old one.
bomber around.
Keep in mind,
I
the
haven't
closest
done it
exit
yet, but I think I will do it
Each
next
cabin
year.
exit
Yeah, that'll be
is
worth
equipped
it.
with evacuation slots. Some slides, except those over the wings, may also be used as ramps. This aircraft has escape path lighting in the eye. An exit sign will indicate you have reached an exit. In an emergency evacuation, leave all carry-on bags behind and quickly proceed to the nearest exit.
If the aircraft cabin loses pressure, the panel above your seat containing oxygen masks will open automatically.
While remaining seated with your seatbelt fastened, quickly reach for the nearest mask and pull down firmly to start the flow of oxygen. Put the yellow cuff over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic band over your head and tighten by pulling the straps on either side. Breathe normally. Even though oxygen is flowing, the plastic bag may not inflate. Always put your own mask on first, and then help others near you.
A life vest is located under the seat or next to your seat. The safety instruction card shows the exact location.
To use the vest, open the cover by pulling the red tab or compartment handle to break the seal.
Remove the vest from the package like this.
Put the vest on over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, and attach the buckle. Pull the loose end of the strap to tighten.
Once outside, pull down on the red tab to inflate the vest, or blow into the red tube on the side of the vest. There is also a light that will illuminate upon contact with water. Never inflate the vest inside the airplane. If necessary, an infant life vest will be restricted by a flight attendant. The safety instruction card shows how to use the vest. The crew will now be coming through to do a final cabin check.
We'll be back after takeoff with more information about your flight.
Thank you for your attention and for choosing American Airlines.
Thank you for flying American. We're glad to be your airline. We're glad you're here.
Yeah. Oh, whoever invented air conditioning for cars is a genius.
Oh yeah, I tell you what, I can remember as a kid driving with my parents before there was air conditioner. You know, you had the windows that you would turn so it would blow the air in. You know,
Thank you for your
vents
attention
down on
after
the bottom.
takeoff. And once we have reached our cruise altitude, the flight attendants will be in the cabin serving beverage of your choice, followed by our international flagship dinner. And approximately an hour and a half to arrival to London Heathrow's airport, we will be serving a breakfast snack. There are 12 flights to support the aircraft. Our primary responsibility is passenger safety. In addition, we're here to make your flight an enjoyable one. If you have any comments or requests, please do not hesitate to call upon us. We will be back shortly after takeoff for additional information concerning our service to London. Until then, please sit back, relax, and once again, thank you for choosing American Airlines.
Anytime during the flight, if you want to look out the window, feel free to lean over. I don't mind.
Have your seatbelts on?
Ain't gonna be so overcast you won't see much.
I was enjoying on the way here. We were looking and you could see the lakes of Canada, brilliant frozen lakes, just like you see in X-ray buggers, but seeing it from above, that's pretty cool. And even towards when we were near, I guess off the coast of Greenland, you could actually see some of the icebergs. Didn't look that big because we're so high up, but you could tell they were ice chunks. You can still see the stumps of thousands of trees in the area around it.
But a lot of it's grown back.
Oh yeah, a lot of it's back, but you could still see the
there was
stumps.
something that said that was really kind of a modern day, I don't use the right word, thinking scientists, geologists, forestry people, animal people for the population, that is a prime example where a lot of people can come and study what happened after a disaster like that.
Yeah. I was too young to remember when it happened, but I'd have been 5 when it happened. 1980.
I remember my wife's from that area.
Oh right. I watched a program about these planes before it came out. Do you know how much Boeing spent developing this Boeing 777? Have a guess.
I would think it'd be several billion.
Base of Delcat, so you can move on quite nicely. You should be taking off now in the next couple of minutes. Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
$5 billion to develop.
That's a lot of passengers to recoup that.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't know what a plane sells for if it's successful and it's...
These, it's about $250 million each. When someone told me that for the first time, I thought, nah, mate, are you sure? And it's true, yeah, it's about $260 million. So, it's a lot.
Yeah, I guess if the doggone thing is cool.
Yeah.
The way it is now, there's not as many flights as there was. Most planes I get on are you're lucky if you can get an upgrade to a different. Not flying up to that usually to fly for fun, but usually even as much as I fly, the chances are slim.
Yeah.
They
do pack them out.
Yeah, they like I heard somebody ask for 7 people earlier. I thought it was only booked by 7.
Oh, right. Can't believe the size of this airport. In Cambridge, we've just got a little airport for like little Cessna planes, little business planes. And the occasional military plane comes in, Lockheed's C-130 Hercules, transport plane.
Yeah.
And that's about as big as we get, really. Not much goes on here, really. But I'm on the flight path, so I see them coming in. Because we service all the C-130s in Cambridge. All the different nations, you see Dutch.
For electronics upgrades and things like that.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. And even do the engine changes, put new engines on them. They can do the whole lot.
So this is your airport?
Self-employed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had enough of working for other people. I did do all sorts of different jobs before, and then I'm in like internet stuff, website addresses. So try and sell them for as much money as possible.
Oh, yeah.
Just basically business names. You need a website. You have to choose a name that people remember if they hear on the radio, kind of thing. So you try and register the names that people are going to want to buy and use for their business. And then,
so you just try to come up with those ahead of time.
Yeah, you've got to think ahead. You've got to think what's big in business. But just travelling across America is going to be loads of fun because it's so different to what I think about when I was in England. Like all the oil industry things I've seen, I have to think up something to do with that.
Yeah, I mean it's a big industry around here with a lot of specialized. I guess if you could get the right damn name.
Actually, where were we? We were driving through somewhere. I don't want to say the wrong thing. It was either Kansas or Nebraska, and there was actually like a puppet of Obama hanging from a tree, and it says, "This is what we think to Obama." Oh dear. I guess it hasn't gone down too well. But then in England we've got the NHS National Health Service. We all have to pay like a percentage of our wages, and then basically healthcare is free at the hospitals. You don't pay up front. So it's good, but they're trying to kind of privatise it now, split it up because it costs so much to run.
This particular airport here, I don't know how old it is. It's probably 20 years or so old. When they built this, they had to stop construction on it because there was an ancient civilization on this actual land. So they stopped construction so that a lot of archaeologists and all of that could come in and do the studies of the histories of it. Yeah, but there was a rather significant civilization here.
Yeah, I find that interesting. I just studied at school about the American Indians. I find it fascinating.
We lived in different places in Texas. When I was a kid, we lived out in West Texas in a place called Odessa. It's kind of in Midland, a little more south of El Paso. But I remember as family things, we used to go out in the sand dunes, and we would hunt Indian arrowheads. And what my dad would always do is we would look for the sand
What do you do? Have you got them in like a glass case or anything? Or
They're in a box.
wow, that'd be something to keep. Yeah. I'd love to find something like that.
Have you got a business card or anything like that?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, well, give me. Well,
I'll give you my
before get
email
there-
address if you
Well,
want. Yeah,
give
yeah.
me your physical address, and
Yeah.
I'll go through my collection.
Send me
I'll
one.
put one in the post
thank
to
you
you.
so much. Yeah, thank you. That's awesome.
Find me something that's like, bring back. I can't take.
Yeah, no, that's
Who this
brilliant.
Indian kill, but yeah, we used to do that. Go out with campfires and search for them. And there was even in there's a city west of Fort Worth. It's and it's got some California heritage.
That'll be worth showing to a museum, maybe.
I don't know. I mean, it's hanging on the wall in the house. You know, it's just like, wow.
That'll be awesome. I'd love to find something like that. Bit of history.
Yeah, but just make sure I have your address.
Yeah, yeah, I'll write it down for you.
I'll
Yeah.
send you an Arrowhead and probably go and old Indian penny.
Wow, thank you so much.
I was in Salt Lake City about a week ago. That's one of the ladies that worked in the store, and I was talking coins because I collect them. And she went over to her cash drawer and showed me some stuff that she had yet, but she has hours and she's just got them there, but they're not hers. They're just in her cash drawer because she didn't make enough to buy them.
Oh, I see.
So,
I used to have some coins, yeah, English coins, but I sold them. I should have kept hold of them.
yeah, I said, well, anyway, this girl here, I said, I tell you what, you don't have this kind of time. So what she had, I said, I'm gonna send you something you don't have. So I guess I worked for money. So one day I went downstairs to our we have a post office in the building that we work. I got one of these silver dollars, and I mailed that silver dollar to her. I thought it would freak her out when she opens it up. I know she wouldn't think I was really gonna do it.
Oh, I'll tell you what happened yesterday. Our tour leader, Paul, went into a Subway and, it was only like $5 or something for a meal. He handed over $100 and the woman behind the counter said, "Are you sure you want to use that?" And he said, yeah, it's fine. And she said, "Are you sure you want to use that?" I said, "Yeah, it's fine. Have you not got enough change?" She gave him a funny look. At the time we didn't think of it. And then later on, we figured out he'd handed over some special $100 bill with red numbers on that. It's a Federal Reserve rare one or something, and someone